London is the capital of the United Kingdom. Not only is it the largest city in the United Kingdom, but it's also the center of trade, transportation, and culture. London is a popular tourist destination not only for its politics, art, and history, but also for its abundance of museums, shops, restaurants, and sport teams. The Thames River flows directly through the center of London. The Thames has a great location in the heart of one of the biggest cities on earth, but there is a problem. The majority of London, like many other historic cities across the globe, is serviced by a combined sewage system which gathers rainwater runoff from roads, gutters, and pavement, in addition to the sewage from sinks, toilets, shower, and washing machines. Sir Joseph Bazalgette created the amazing system that the people of London rely on today in the wake of the Great Sting of 1858. More than 1,000 miles of underground sewers were built with more than 3 million bricks, many of which are still in excellent shape. But given today's population, the amount of sewage is just too much for them to handle. When London's sewage network was planned and constructed, there were about 2 million residents. Today, London is home to almost 10 million people. There is a lot harder paving than there used to be, and the sewage system cannot handle the amount of rain that falls, especially during those intense short storms. Even though it's in excellent shape, it simply lacks the capacity. As a result, it periodically overflows into rivers, a phenomenon known as combined sewer overflows. Additionally, approximately 40 million tons of raw sewage are released into the River Thames annually at these locations. And that is a serious issue. From the perspective of environmental wildlife, it damages fish, kills other wildlife, and disrupts the river's ecosystem. Also, road runoff frequently contains hundreds of pollutions, including heavy metals and other aquatic life, and permanently harms rivers. It is necessary to conduct extensive testing and expensive cleanup procedures if any pollutions are discovered in the water, because they may also affect sources of drinking water. According to BBC News, road runoff pollutes rivers and channels because it leaves residues on the surface from accidents involving oil, diesel, and petrol spills, as well as tire and brake wear and tear. Eventually, rain washes these residues away. Road runoff pollution is one of the main factors harming London's many waterways. The biggest question is, who is responsible for making better decisions about River Thames pollution? Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, has called on the government to increase funding to clean up the pollution that stains London's rivers in response to the release of a study showing the effects of driving in the busiest parts of the city on water. A challenge in mitigation road runoff is to multiply government agencies and departments that oversee pollution sources. These agencies and departments include the Environment Agency, Highways Agency, Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, Department for Transport, and local authorities. Most of these have experienced large budget cuts. Rob Shaw, head of UK programs at the charity Wildfall and Westland Trust, which looks after some of London's remaining wetland areas, says the problem is not specific to the city. Road runoff, especially in our cities, is a significant contributor to river pollution in the UK, killing aquatic life and reducing the friendliness of our towns and cities for human habitation. Wetlands and sustainable drainage systems are crucial elements for the solution. Establishing new urban wetlands will not only mitigate flooding, provide habitat for wildlife, and improve air quality, but it will also collect runoff before it reaches our rivers. However, by improving drainage before the need for water treatment arises and by establishing natural barriers and filters, some of the pollution from road runoff can be completely prevented from entering the waterways. By creating or expanding natural wetlands or by placing suitable vegetation next to streams, some of the pollution can be filtered out. These can act as homes for wildlife and help remove air pollution from vehicles in the past 10 years. Making the switch to electric vehicles will mitigate some of the worst sources of road runoff, but pollutions from brake systems and worn tires will still be a problem. Improving the public transport can help cut down on traffic, and encouraging cycling and walking is also crucial. A DEFRA spokesperson said, improving our environment takes time, money, and the combined effort of government, industry, business, and civil society. We actively promote this by bringing organizations together to tackle difficult issues like road runoffs. With funding from the Environment Agency, Transport of London, and the Mayor of London, an interactive map highlighting more than 280 miles of roads in London that are high risk of causing road runoff was made possible.